Hey y'all, I'm about to make a jalapeno cheddar loaf. I need to adjust the camera real quick. Nope. Okay, that's better. Jalapeno cheddar sourdough loaf. But first I want to show off this board. I wanted to have a board that I can work my dough. So my brother has all the tools to make boards because he made me a cutting board a few months ago. So he told me I can come and he'll show me what to do. So I figure I will show up and I have an idea of what size I need, and that show up and he have a large piece of wood, and all I have to do is cut it and smooth it out and bring it home. Well, I show up and I should know my brother doesn't do anything simple. He lay out all these different color, different type of wood. Lay out maple, cherry, walnut, and there's like a purplish red wood here. And he asked me what design I want to make, and I'm like, design? I just want a simple board. But anyhow, this is what he made for me, and I'm excited to work my dough on this board tonight. Okay, you still can't see me, the whole board, so I gotta move it down a little bit, I think. There. Let's see, can you see my head? No. Adjust this a little bit up. Okay, that's good. So here we go. This should be plenty of room for me to stretch the dough out. I had this dough prepped earlier today, and it's been sitting for the bulk fermentation. Now I just need to add the folded jalapeno and the cheddar in, and then it go in the fridge overnight. I should have prepped the banneton bowl ahead. So I'm going to stretch out the dough to make it a nice large rectangle. Need more flour on the board. Hope y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay, that is a nice size rectangle. chopped the jalapeno up earlier. Just gonna sprinkle some. These are pickled jalapeno in the jar, and I had chopped them and I had diced them and lay them out so that it would dry. Give it a chance to air out. We don't want it to be too wet. Because once it gets forward into the dough, if it's too wet, then when it bakes, there might be a lot of leakage out. So that's why I air them out, to help prevent that from happening too much. Okay, I'm gonna make the envelope fold from the top down to towards the middle. Then I'm gonna fold the bottom over towards the middle to meet it, and then I'm gonna fold this over, and then we're just gonna I'm gonna add a little bit more flour on the board because it's getting to be a little sticky. And what I'm going to do is do another fold. Put a little bit more jalapeno on this side. More cheese. Cube these pretty small so that it stay in the loaf nicely. There. And just do another fold. Once you get it all close up, it's pretty easy to get the seam to stick together. There. So everything is inside the loaf. Hi, Casey. So then I'm just gonna make the dough nice and strong. I'm just gonna shape it and keep pulling it towards me, and by turning it in a circle like this is building the strength of the dough and make it nice and tight. I love my board. Hopefully my brother will see the video and see how much I appreciate the board that he made for me to work my dough. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get the banneton bowl ready. And we're gonna flip this inside the banneton bowl, and then little bubble here. And then we're gonna cover it up and gonna sit in the fridge overnight, and then it'll be ready to bake in the morning. Okay. rice flour in here. The rice flour at the bottom of the bowl will help prevent the dough from sticking to it. And I take it out tomorrow and put it into the Dutch oven to get ready for the oven to be baked. And the rice flour won't dry out the dough. That's why we use that. Okay. Let me get my bench press. It over there. Sprinkle the top with a little bit of rice flour so that it will rise during the cold retard. Then it won't stick to my cover. Let me get the cover. Where's my cover? Okay, we're gonna put the hat on. Oh, let me show you what it look like. There's the loaf. Just go in the fridge, and it is now 7:45. Should be able to bake it anyway. They recommend to be in the cold retard for 12 to 15 hours, so I should be able to bake it at about 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. Okay, it's going in the fridge. Just in case he just joined, I'm going to hold up this board to show her what I was talking about, my board. It's what my brother made me. So now I can work my dough on this board. I was working on a little cutting board, and it wasn't enough space, so I went there last week, and this is what he made. It's a fancy board. I told him, I said, I was only expecting to show up and have one big piece of wood that he has and just cut it down to size. But no, this is all this separate strip of wood. Like this is cherry, maple, walnut, and more maple, cherry, maple, cherry, maple, and then I think the red and purple wood called something heart. I can't remember. But there's 1, 2, 3, there's 5 different type of wood on here. It's a fancy board. It's really nice though. It's 20 by 24, so it's large enough for me to work the dough, and it's too small enough for me to put it right on top of the stove top and have plenty of space to play around with the dough. Okay, so that was the cheddar and jalapeno loaf. It's going in to be baked tomorrow, and now I gotta prep the stuff to make a dozen spring roll for someone tomorrow. Thanks for joining in. Hi, Miss Casey. Are the little ones with you? I'll say hi if they are watching it with you. I'll say hi anyway. Hi, Quentin. Hi, Everly. Did y'all like the jingle muffin? Okay, I'm gonna go offline now, and I gotta prep for the spring roll. Need to be delivered tomorrow. I hope you have a good night.